Good evening, everybody. It's your boy, aka Big Zeke. Hope everybody's been doing well and doing blessed. Coming at y'all with my weekly inspirational thought. If you're here in the Midwest of the U.S., I know it's late. It's a late night one. But just want to get this weekly inspirational thought out there this evening. And the thought that I have is actually a combination of two thoughts. Uh, and that being, don't don't get caught up in worrying about what you can't control. Don't sweat what you can't control. And the second part to that is God, sometimes God isolates us to elevate us. Okay? And so here it is. The reason why I'm coming with that thought. A lot of times we get caught up sweating small stuff. Sweating stuff that's out of our control. We get caught up worrying about, you know, well, I know I do get worried. There are times we get worried about, oh, well, why ain't so and so talking to me, or why is this going like this on the job, or why they ain't call my name at church, or what? Just little stuff, you know what I mean? And a lot of times we have to learn to not sweat the stuff that's beyond our control. All we can do is what God allows us to do that is in our control. The rest of the stuff that we can't control, leave it to Him. Trust it to Him and let Him handle that. And once we start doing that, we'll have so much more peace. We'll maneuver in life so much easier. We'll navigate through things so much easier. You know, once we learn how to truly disregard the stuff we can't, well, not disregard, wrong word, but y'all know what I meant. As soon as we learn to distance that stuff from our minds that we can't control and leave it to Him, that's when we'll start to gain more control over the things that we can control and more focus. And it'll be so much more peaceful. If I looked at a show of hands right now, I'm pretty sure I would see a whole bunch of hands up for people who have lost sleep over stuff they couldn't control that they worried about. And my hand would be one of the main ones up because I've done it many a times. And, I get it. We're all human. We've all done it. It ain't like I'm condemning nobody because y'all know me by now. I don't condemn. I just try to help people from my experiences that God has allowed me to go through. And so we can't sweat the stuff we can't control. We just gotta let it, just do what we can. Do the best we can with what we can control, and let the rest of it fall where it may. Leave it in God's hands and let it fall where it may. That's all we can do. Because sitting around, the only thing we doing by sweating the small stuff is wasting time. And time is precious. That time that we sitting around worrying about, why she won't love me the way I want to be loved? Did she leave me? Or why he can't love me? Or why they won't promote me in my job? The time we take worrying about stuff we can't control, we could be putting that energy, time, and effort on the stuff we can control. Like being a better person, being a better brother, being a better sister, being a better husband, being a better wife, being a better coworker, being a better church member. Whatever it is that we can be better in ourselves that we got control over. That's where our focus needs to be. We can't sweat the small stuff. We can't sweat the small stuff. Um, you know, and part of that, and this is where I'm gonna tie in that other part of what I said in the beginning, the other thought. So it's like a 2-for-1, y'all. So a lot of times we'll get caught up stressing over why we feel like we're alone. I'm gonna tell you something off top. We ain't never alone, whether we know it or not. God is always right there with us. Whether we accept it, whether we want, whether we know it, whether we don't know it, He's always right there with us. He's always in the midst. He's always there. He ain't never left. We'll turn around and walk away from Him, but He ain't never left. He's always there. He's always there. So we ain't never alone. Even when we think we alone, we ain't never alone. We ain't never alone. And the thing that's so amazing about God, while we stressing over why people don't never want to support our ideas and stuff like that, a lot of times God will isolate us to elevate us. We'll sit up there and sweat it and stress over it. Why people won't support my dream, or why people won't, when I say stuff, why people won't ride with me. I know, because I used to do it. That's because at the time when I did do these things, to sweat it and trip over it, I didn't realize that God was isolating me to elevate me. Well, what do you mean by isolate you to elevate you? Sometimes God wants to get you away. He wants to get you into that tunnel vision where it's just you and Him. He wants you to block off other voices, block off other thoughts, not because it's necessarily bad voices or nothing like that, but sometimes He got to get your undivided attention. So sometimes He'll isolate you so that He can begin to elevate you and begin to work with you one-on-one directly, how He wants to work with you with certain projects and certain aspects in your life. So that's why it's important not to sweat the stuff that we can't control, and not to sweat it when those times come of isolation. I used to think that being isolated was always a bad thing, until I learned that sometimes it's good to be isolated when it's God that's isolating you. Now, there is sometimes when being isolated is bad, and that's when we isolate ourselves. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. you know, but because when we isolate ourselves, I'm going to say this quick. It's my personal belief that a lot of times when we isolate ourselves is because we're either running from something, or we just feel like throwing pity parties. But I'll tackle that another day. So with that being said, I love y'all. I'm so grateful for the support I've gotten on this page. I'm so grateful. I'm so humbled. I love you guys. I pray that y'all have a wonderful week, a wonderful, wonderful week. Before I go, I want to shoot out another promo for a close friend, well, for a friend of mine over the years. Dr. Shane Rowe has started a cake business. So if y'all in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area and y'all love cakes, contact Dr. Shane Rowe. I'm going to put the information in the comments section below. And the name of his company is Bishop's Sweets. So if y'all got a sweet tooth, this man can bake, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So I mean, he can cook in general, but he can bake. You want strawberry shortcake, caramel cake, buttercream cake, German chocolate cake, he can do it. So definitely check it out. I'm going to put that in the comment section below. As always, if y'all like this video, share this video. If y'all would like to subscribe to the channel, please feel free to do so. If you want to be notified whenever new videos and new content go up, click that notifications button. I love you guys so much, and I'm praying for each and every one of you as I pray that you are praying for me also. I love y'all, and as always, be inspired. Good night.